Many people believe that simply building a house facing the right direction or choosing a beautiful location is enough to attract good luck. But besides those factors, there is another important element that many people unintentionally overlook, and that is the way each space inside the home is arranged and used. According to Feng Shui, a house that can attract prosperity and bring good health to its owner is not determined only by its outward appearance or its prime location. It also depends on the harmony between Feng Shui principles within each living space. When areas such as the main entrance, the living room, the kitchen, or the bedroom are arranged in the right way, the flow of energy throughout the house becomes more stable. As a result, it can help improve both financial fortune and the overall well-being of the people living there. So, what exactly are these methods? In today's video, we will explore the Feng Shui principles that can bring good luck to each space in your home. These are ideas you can apply step by step to improve your own house and create a living environment that feels more balanced and harmonious in everyday life. Now, let us get started. Feng Shui is a bit like choosing a pair of shoes. If you want them to feel comfortable, they first need to fit the right size. In this case, that size represents each person's life element and personal trigram in Feng Shui. Just by using your birth year and gender, you can determine whether you belong to the East group or the West group. From there, you can apply the right principles to choose the most suitable door direction, colors, and materials for your home in order to attract the strongest and most positive energy. The foundation for determining personal energy profile and 8-mansion orientation. In the flow of contemporary architecture, Feng Shui is the study of the close interaction between human beings and the spaces that surround them. A home filled with prosperous energy is essentially an energy ecosystem that has been carefully calibrated to support the homeowner's health, mental well-being, and financial fortune. Understanding these principles allows us to create harmonious living environments where energy flows, often referred to as qi, can move smoothly. Qi is an invisible form of energy that produces very visible effects. When it circulates properly, it clears away stagnant energy and attracts positive vibrations from the universe. The foundation of this system operates on 2 core pillars: the philosophy of yin and yang and the 5 elements theory. The balance between light and darkness, between motion and stillness, forms the essential condition for maintaining a stable energy flow within a home. In addition to these principles, Feng Shui also begins with identifying the homeowner's unique energetic blueprint through a system called the Life Gua, also known as the Kua number. Every individual is born with a specific energy frequency that corresponds to different favorable and unfavorable directions. Determining the Kua number therefore acts like setting a strategic compass that allows every spatial arrangement to be personalized. To determine the Kua number accurately, according to geomagnetic research, we use a calculation method based on the homeowner's lunar birth year and gender. The process begins by adding together the last 2 digits of the birth year until the result becomes a single digit, which we call number n. For people born before the year 2000, the Kua number for men is calculated using the formula 10 minus n, while for women it is 5 plus n. For those born in the year 2000 or later, the formula changes slightly. Men use 9 minus n, while women use 6 plus n. If the final result is greater than 9, the digits are added together again until the result becomes a single digit. There is one special case. If the final result is the number 5, it is reassigned to the Kun trigram for men and the Gen trigram for women in order to maintain consistency within the 8 trigram system. Based on the resulting Kua number, the homeowner will fall into one of 2 energy groups, the East group or the West group. People in the East group with Kua numbers 1, 3, 4, and 9 are most compatible with the directions north, south, east, and southeast. Meanwhile, the West group includes Kua numbers 2, 6, 7, and 8. Individuals in this group resonate best with the directions west, northwest, southwest, and northeast. Choosing the orientation of the house, the kitchen, or even the position of the bed according to the Life Gua can help maintain harmony in the household while preventing energetic conflicts that may lead to declining health or obstacles in one's career. This interaction can be further optimized through the 5 elements principle in the art of interior design and spatial arrangement. The use of colors, shapes, and materials based on the productive cycle, such as wood generating fire or water generating wood, is applied to nourish positive energy in auspicious directions. At the same time, the controlling cycle is used to neutralize unfavorable energy in problematic areas. Once you know your Kua number, you essentially hold a compass that helps you identify your own auspicious energy frequency. However, a good direction is only the seed, while spatial arrangement is the soil. The combination of using the Kua number to choose wealth-attracting directions and applying spatial form principles to retain prosperity is the key to optimizing the energy flow of a home. Feng Shui principles for each functional space. Number 1. Main entrance, the energy gate that attracts wealth. In Feng Shui, the main entrance is often compared to the energy mouth, sometimes called the Great Gate, the place that draws nourishing energy into the entire home. It is the very first point where the energy of the outside world meets the internal energy of the house. This entrance acts like a filter, blocking harmful influences while guiding positive energy deeper into every room. According to the 8 Mansions Feng Shui system, the design of the main entrance should prioritize harmony between its location and its facing direction. Homeowners who belong to the East Group, with Kua numbers 1, 3, 4, and 9, should ideally have their main door facing north, south, east, or southeast. Meanwhile, those in the West Group, with Kua numbers 2, 6, 7, and 8, tend to receive the most prosperous energy from doors facing west, northwest, southwest, or northeast. An ideal entrance should also include what Feng Shui calls a bright hall, meaning an open, well-lit space in front of the door that is not blocked by obstacles. According to the principle that energy prefers movement and dislikes stagnation, this area should always be kept clean and orderly. Any clutter, such as scattered shoes or dying plants, acts like a blood clot in the circulation of energy, preventing wealth and good fortune from flowing smoothly into the home. To activate prosperity, homeowners can apply traditional Feng Shui remedies. For example, placing a bright-colored welcome mat, such as red or yellow, can help attract positive energy. Hanging a metal wind chime near the entrance may also help awaken and stimulate dormant energy flow. At the same time, the house number should be clearly displayed and well lit, because it serves as a guiding beacon that helps opportunities and helpful people find their way to your home. In modern architecture, however, the main entrance often encounters a Feng Shui problem known as piercing heart energy. This happens when the front door lines up directly with the back door or a balcony. In Feng Shui terms, this is considered a serious energy leak, where wealth and good fortune enter through the front door but immediately rush out the back before they have a chance to accumulate inside the home. To remedy this issue, homeowners can redirect the energy flow into a gentle zigzag path. This can be done by placing a decorative screen, a cabinet, or hanging curtains between the 2 doors. Slowing down and softening the movement of energy is the key to allowing prosperity to stay and grow within the house. Another major Feng Shui concern occurs when the front door opens directly toward a bathroom, kitchen, or staircase. These situations are considered highly unfavorable because they can lead to financial loss and health issues for the household. Bathrooms contain impure energy, while kitchens represent strong fire energy. When either one faces the main entrance, it can create a powerful clash of energies, particularly a conflict between water and fire, or it can contaminate the life-giving energy entering the home. One common mistake that should absolutely be avoided is placing a mirror directly facing the main door. Because mirrors reflect energy, they can push all the good energy right back outside the moment it enters the house. To counter negative influences, homeowners may use protective Feng Shui objects such as Pixiu statues or Bagua mirrors. These items help deflect harmful energy coming from sharp external structures while also protecting the home's positive energy. At the same time, the pathway leading to the entrance should always remain open and unobstructed so that the flow of prosperity stays stable and strong. Number 2. Living room, the center of energy gathering and interaction. Within the energetic structure of a home, the living room acts as the internal, bright hall, the place where life energy gathers and circulates. For this space to truly support the homeowner, two factors must be carefully arranged: the seating position of the homeowner and the location of the wealth corner. The main sofa represents the position where the homeowner absorbs energy, so it should be placed in a favorable direction based on the homeowner's Kua number. People who belong to the East group, with Kua numbers 1, 3, 4, and 9, often experience greater mental clarity and harmony when seated facing north, south, east, or southeast. On the other hand, homeowners in the West group, with Kua numbers 2, 6, 7, and 8, should ideally sit facing west, northwest, southwest, or northeast. This positioning helps attract helpful people and creates greater stability in life. The sofa should always be placed with a solid wall behind it for support. It should not be placed beneath an overhead beam or directly facing the front door, as these arrangements can create disruptive energy pressure. The second key element is the wealth corner, the spot where energy gathers most strongly. This location is typically found at a 45-degree diagonal angle from the main entrance when looking into the room. Because this area is energetically sensitive, it should be kept quiet, clean, and undisturbed. Any wealth-attracting objects placed here must also follow directional principles. For example, a Pixiu statue should face outward toward the door to draw wealth into the home, while a three-legged money frog should face inward to symbolically release money into the household. Adding plants, such as a money tree or lucky bamboo in this corner, can also help activate wood energy, encouraging growth and prosperity. However, plants with sharp thorns should be avoided because they create what Feng Shui calls piercing energy, which can lead to tension and disharmony within the family. The flow of energy in the living room also depends heavily on natural light. A dark living room tends to accumulate heavy yin energy, which causes stagnation in the space. To improve this, homeowners can install large windows or use decorative mirrors to reflect sunlight and guide positive yang energy into the room, helping cleanse and refresh the environment. Number 3. Kitchen, the wealth storage and balance of water and fire. The kitchen is often considered the financial storehouse of the household, closely connected to both family health and prosperity. It is also the space where the water and fire elements naturally interact, making balance essential. A common Feng Shui rule is placing the stove in an unfavorable position while facing a favorable direction. The stove itself may sit in a less favorable area to neutralize negative influences, but the direction the cook faces should align with the homeowner's lucky directions. For homeowners in the East group, the cooking direction may face north, south, east, or southeast. Those in the West group may benefit more from facing west, northwest, southwest, or northeast. The stove should not be located in the center of the house or under structural beams, because overhead pressure is believed to affect the health of the person who cooks regularly. The kitchen should also avoid sharing a wall with a bathroom or being placed directly next to a bedroom, since the mixture of fire energy and stagnant energy can disrupt the household's overall vitality. Another practical concern is the relationship between the stove and water features such as sinks or refrigerators. Placing fire and water elements directly next to each other creates energetic conflict. To reduce this clash, designers often follow a golden triangle layout, keeping at least 60 centimeters or about 2 feet between the stove and the sink. Wooden cabinets or a small plant between them can also soften the conflict and transform it into a supportive energy cycle. Number 4. Bedroom, a quiet space for energy recovery. The bedroom is the most important personal space for restoring energy. Here, the body shifts from active energy into a calm, yin state that supports deep rest and recovery. The bed should combine good positioning with the homeowner's Life Gua direction. The headboard acts like an antenna receiving earth energy, so it should rest against a solid wall for protection. Placing the headboard against glass walls or directly under a window can disrupt sleep and reduce stability. For homeowners with Life Gua numbers 1, 3, 4, and 9, sleeping with the head pointing toward the east or south can support clarity and vitality. Meanwhile, those with Life Gua numbers 2, 6, 7, and 8 may benefit more from directions such as west or northwest. The bed should also avoid direct alignment with the bedroom door, which allows energy to rush toward the sleeper too strongly. Mirrors facing the bed are another common concern in classical Feng Shui. Because mirrors strongly reflect energy, they may disturb the body's magnetic field during sleep and lead to restless dreams or nervous tension. If the bedroom door faces a bathroom or kitchen, curtains or partitions can help soften the direct energy flow. To create a calm atmosphere, electronic devices that emit strong energy should be limited. Soft colors such as pastel blue, white, or light pink can help relax the mind. Keeping the space under the bed clear and avoiding sharp objects also allows energy to circulate smoothly, turning the bedroom into a natural, recharging station for long-term well-being. Number 5. Ancestral altar, a spiritual connection to family tradition. The altar area is considered the spiritual heart of the home, maintaining the connection between generations and preserving family traditions. Setting up the altar means choosing the most stable and respectful location where energy can gather peacefully. The position of the altar is more important than its viewing direction. It should lean against a solid wall for support and should never share a wall with a bathroom or kitchen where conflicting energies may occur. For homeowners in the East group with Life Gua numbers 1, 3, 4, and 9, the altar can be placed in the east, south, north, or southeast sectors. Those in the West group with Life Gua numbers 2, 6, 7, and 8 may choose west, northwest, southwest, or northeast. The arrangement of incense burners and lighting also requires attention. Traditionally, the number of incense bowls is always odd, with the central bowl slightly higher to represent the spiritual hierarchy. Cleaning the altar with herbal scented water on the first day or the full moon of the lunar month helps remove stagnant energy and invite positive blessings. Warm yellow lighting from bronze lamps or candles supports balance between yin and yang, while cold white lighting is often avoided because it disperses the necessary fire energy. For the wealth god altar, the statue is usually placed on the ground facing the front entrance to receive prosperity from the outside. Keeping the water bowl clean and full symbolizes continuous financial flow. Ultimately, the combination of sincere intention and correct placement according to the Life Gua number helps maintain family harmony and allows blessings to continue through generations. Even after the house layout is aligned with these principles, energy within a home can still become stagnant over time. Regularly cleansing and refreshing the space helps release blocked energy, allowing the home to maintain a balanced and vibrant flow of qi. Cleansing and renewing the energy of your living space. No matter how favorable a home's location may be or how well designed its structure is, it will still collect layers of negative energy over time. This stagnant energy can build up through daily activities, serious illness, or ongoing emotional tension, gradually clouding the natural flow of life force in the home. Regular cleansing works like an energetic reset, helping restore balance and return the space to a cleaner, lighter state. One common cleansing method is to use herbs such as agarwood, dried soapberry, cinnamon, or sage to create cleansing smoke with a strong vibrational effect. As the smoke moves through the house, especially into hidden corners and stagnant areas, it can help break up old, heavy energy, lift the gloom, and clear the energetic field. This can leave the homeowner feeling more refreshed and mentally clear, making it easier to handle daily life and make sound financial decisions. Along with smoke cleansing, salt and Himalayan salt can also serve as powerful tools for absorbing unwanted energy. Salt is believed to draw in negative energy and soften the chaotic influence created by modern electronic devices. Placing bowls of salt in the four corners of the home or using Himalayan salt lamps to release negative ions may help rebalance the atmosphere and create a subtle layer of protection for the household. In addition, Tibetan singing bowls or bronze bells can be used as sound therapy, since their clear and resonant tones help break apart stagnant energy in dark or heavy areas, allowing the energy flow to move more freely and making the space feel brighter and more alive. Over time, Feng Shui objects and gemstones that are used for protection or attracting wealth can become saturated with negative energy, which reduces their effectiveness. To restore their strength, homeowners can place Feng Shui stones under the gentle morning sun or leave them out on nights with a full moon so they can absorb fresh, natural energy again. For stones with a durable structure, soaking them in 40-degree white alcohol for 3 to 5 hours is considered a deeper cleansing method that helps remove long-standing energetic residue. After they are rinsed clean and dried with a soft cloth, these spiritual objects can regain their clarity and continue serving as refined energy filters that support the long-term prosperity of the home. In the end, Feng Shui is really the art of living in harmony with the flow of nature, where the home becomes a reflection of the care and intention of its owner. When you take the time to clear each energy pathway and purify each hidden corner, you are also creating a peaceful refuge for your own mind. So let even small adjustments in your living space become a powerful catalyst for inner transformation. When the environment around you becomes more balanced, the mind naturally finds calm, opening the door to new opportunities and lasting prosperity. If you have any questions about Feng Shui or related topics, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. We will continue exploring and discussing them more deeply in future videos. Goodbye, and see you again soon.